Wow, that's the worst initiative roll of my life.
Yay!
Don't worry, guys. I can handle water.
I pick up Tarin and I drop him into the water.
I mean, obviously you will. I'm sorry, I gotta... Give me 1 second so I can spawn some
I have to appease the water
here.
gods. No. You notice that the water is in the shape of a 10 by 10 cube.
When you disturb the water, you throw the stick into it, and you hear the splash, and immediately this horribly stagnant water erupts in 3 different spots around the pool and starts to form up into shapes. And so Zook, you get an action, and you look down this pathway here, and you see Tarin throw a stick into this water, and these 3 shapes begin to emerge up out of it, but it's hard to tell what they are or what their intention is.
Is shaking my head sadly at Tarin disturbing something else in this damn forest free action?
Yes.
Alright, Zook's just gonna step up, and, you know what? Zook's actually gonna ready an action.
Okay.
And that readied action is when one of these things, if one of these things steps up to one of my partners, I'm gonna shoot it.
Define steps up to one of your partners.
Gets within melee range of them.
Okay.
That's...
Alright.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how committed are you to keeping that held action? Like, are we talking like you're going to do this no matter what?
Why are you giving me a warning?
Tarin.
I don't like that you're giving
That's
me a
fine.
warning.
Yeah. That's okay.
Dude,
Tarin,
it's
what
a
are you
held
going to do?
action.
What do these things look like?
They look like pillars of water rising up out of the pool. Looks like the water of the pool is coming up out of it.
What
Starting
do they
to
look
rise
like
into
to magic
columns.
vision?
They look like nothing to magic vision.
I'll ready an action that if something attacks me, I'll stab it back. But otherwise, nothing.
Define attacks you.
Deals hit point damage.
Okay. Arik.
Hello.
I probably should look up control water real quick. Go ahead and take your action while I'm doing the research.
Sure.
You might want to do something before I put an arrow in an innocent water creature.
Just saying.
And I'm just saying, like, I don't know what y'all expect me to do right now, because they're just pillars of water.
You're the water priest. Talk to them.
Hey guys, what's up? Like,
Yeah, we know Aquan. 2 of us know Aquan now.
yeah.
Ask them if they're hostile.
Sure. Water elementals speak Aquan, right?
Yeah.
Sure, that's a thing.
Yeah, and so do you, I think.
Yeah, I do.
So do I.
So what do you do?
And I speak shitty Aquan.
I speak in Aquan to the water. We mean you no harm.
And what just sounds like splashing and sloshing noises to the rest of you.
Well, no, I know Aquan as well.
A bunch of twinks in this group, I swear to God.
I know Primordial, which
I
is
learned
related to
it from
Aquan.
him. I learned it
What
from
sounds
him.
like splashing and sloshing to the rest of you, the response is, then why did you disturb our pool?
We want to know what's happening in this forest. Why is the forest this way?
Eldove.
Yeah.
Turn.
I'm gonna respond to them in harsh dialect, Aquan. And I'm gonna say that the forest is filled with poison.
Khalil.
Since these guys are talking in a language I don't understand, I'm just going to not say a thing.
Okay.
Yep.
Orphan.
I'll ask in the Aquan I learned from Arik. Do you know what's happened to to befoul the forest.
And then Orphan and Arik. The response that you understand, if you were to have to translate it into its nearest common neighbor, would be something to effect of, the trespassers must be destroyed.
That's not very friendly.
That's not nice at all.
I feel less bad about my readied action now.
You may not in a second, though.
Are we the trespassers?
The first one zips out, and
Shit.
it engulfs Tarin entirely.
Uh-oh.
So
Do I
Tarin,
take any damage?
first thing you need to do is make a strength save.
Okay. Alright at those.
How do you do?
13.
13
13.
is not high enough. So you're going to take damage, but you're not going to be able to take your held action. So it's going to be 12 bludgeoning damage to you.
Okay.
Does that proc your Armor of Agathis?
Yeah, that's damage. It's melee, right? So.
It's technically not a melee attack.
Oh, then it wouldn't.
Okay. So you take the bludgeoning damage, you are grappled, you are restrained, and you can't breathe. Zook, one of your friends just took damage. You loose the arrow?
He's inside of this creature now?
Yes. This creature totally came out and...
It's a held action, man.
Completely
You gotta
surrounded.
let it go.
Well, my held action was specifically that it would get in melee range. He has engulfed him. That is...
He's in melee range of Orphan.
Oh, God, he is.
You don't have to take the shot if you don't want to take the shot.
Oh, come on.
That's why I wanted to be clear.
Gotta take the shot. It's a held action.
I mean, is this thing like a thin layer on him, or is it like he's in the middle of a giant bubble?
No, he's in the middle of a giant column of water that leapt out from this pool and is engulfing him.
So I would be shooting at the thing like not. I would be shooting it at it in a way that it wouldn't be hitting Tarin. I'd be shooting at like the column, which I'm assuming is towering way above him.
Is that what you want to do? Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I would do because I'd be like, holy shit!
Let's see it.
Oh lord. All right, that is 20 to hit.
Yeah, that's fine.
I hope this doesn't kill you, Tarin.
Ooh, that's a big... I like that 6. Oh, he's got them labeled Zook dice.
I do. So... one more. Alright, so that is... 10, 11, 12, 15, 21... That's 32.
Nice. When your arrow plunges into this column of water, you don't hit Tarin. I won't. Although I really should.
Well, that's why I was very specific. I was really specific about like if this thing's big enough to aim
No,
at
it is. But the weird thing is, when your arrow, like, when you shoot your arrow into water, you expect it to keep its trajectory. With this particular creature, though, it punches in like skin. And it holds your arrow in place, stops its movement for just a moment, and then it resumes its path downward. Like it clatters to the ground. It comes to a stop within this creature and falls to the ground. On the ground next to where Tarin's being held. So I guess it doesn't fall, it more like sinks down through the water.
Okay.
Tarin.
Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was a held action. Do
That was
I
a held
also
action.
get my turn now?
You do.
Alright.
Actually, no, because these guys both get to act as well.
Oh, okay, yeah, they get to finish their turn.
Orphan is whelmed. And Khalil
Oh.
is whelmed.
Oh. This just happens.
Here's what I'm going to do. Because this is going to get very, very difficult. I'm going to delete these pawns. I was very careful to not delete Orphan. And I'm just going to draw where they are on the map.
Okay.
That way we'll know, because they can occupy your squares. So Khalil and Orphan, you both need to please make me strength saves. The DC is 15.
Okay. Just passed it.
Just passed it. Khalil, did you pass?
Give me just 1 second. I just had to verify my strength save here.
You should have a pretty good strength save.
I do. It is +8. And then I roll a 3.
Oh wait, no, I did more than just pass it because I thought it was just an ability check, but no, I have +5 to strength saving throws.
Khalil,
Yep.
you take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
You are grappled and restrained. And you cannot
Okay.
breathe.
Glub glub.
Glub, glub.
Glub,
Orphan, you're surrounded by water, and it doesn't feel like a bubble of water descended on you. It feels like this water is trying to encase and grab and hold you still. But it's not able to completely surround you. You're able to fight through it. Get your face outside of the pain of the water so it's not holding you down and it's not choking out your oxygen.
Okay.
Now Zook can take a turn.
Okay.
I want to know, like, I want to ask him if we're the trespassers.
What?
Well, we might not be the trespassers. They'll just assume
So they're
we're
just
bad.
hugging us for fun, or?
They confirm that you are indeed the trespassers.
Okay. All right.
All right.
That case, I'm gonna say, okay.
All right. Zook's gonna step backwards and shoot at, I guess, the one that's holding. Well, shit.
Tarin will tell you over the mind link he's fine.
Okay. Good. Then I'm gonna shoot at Khalil because I have a feeling Khalil is gonna be a little less than fine. Lucky die.
That one, you hit Cleo in the throat.
Yeah, seriously.
Best thing ever.
That'll be a 28 to hit.
Yep, that hits. For sure. I'm sorry, which one are you attacking here?
Go ahead.
The one
one
that's
on me.
engulfed Khalil.
Khalil, okay.
Right, so that'll be 9. Let's see. 10, 24, 5. 34 damage to that one.
34?
34.
And once again, when your arrow sticks out of this thing and looks just comical hanging in midair, poking out of this water, and then it eventually sinks down to the ground.
Okay.
Tarin.
Trying, guys.
Misty Step?
Can you do that while restrained?
It doesn't say anything about spellcasting.
Okay.
Let me see one thing here.
No, I mean, you can use a bonus action. You can Misty Step.
Yeah.
Bam.
So where are you moving to?
Banff.
You
And then,
can't see that square from where you were.
Okay. This one.
There you go.
And then let's go ahead and Eldritch Blast the one that's holding Khalil.
Okay.
First bolt. It's an armor class of 29 for 13 force damage.
Alrighty.
Does that push the creature free of Khalil, or?
Where are you pushing it to?
Well, I just wanted. It doesn't push Khalil with him, right? Because I still have 2 more stars.
Actually, it probably would push Khalil with him.
Okay. Well, then I won't push him.
Okay.
Second. It's an armor class of 16 for 15 force damage.
That's the same one?
Yep.
Okay.
And the third. It's an armor class of 27 for 11 force damage.
Okay. And yeah, I only say that because, like, he's not being held
Yeah, he's
with
completely
arms or tentacles.
consumed.
He's
That's
entirely consumed by
Yeah,
him.
that's fine.
But I mean, you're
That,
blasting pieces of water off of this creature, off of this pillar, and it's very, very clearly connecting and doing damage. And Khalil's just looking out at you like, bloop, 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 bloop.
Sorry. And then I stole some movement from my actual move. I'll move to here.
Okay.
As soon as Heron's turn.
Works for me. Arik.
All right. I am going to cast command on whatever that is holding Khalil.
Okay.
Speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range. Target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn.
What is the command?
Flee.
Flee?
Target spends its turn moving away from you by the fastest available means.
So the command is flee. Okay. And do you move or you stay put?
Staying put.
Eldove.
All right, Eldove is going to. Which one did you command?
The one that's on me.
This one?
Yeah.
All right, then I'm going to. What the hell? Attempt a opposed strength check with this water elemental. I'm just going to grab it off of.
Can't see it from where you're standing.
Can I?
Nope.
Can I? Oops, that's not.
From there you can see it. You're fine there.
All right, yeah, I'm going to just grab it with my telekinesis.
Grab the water elemental.
Yeah, I'm trying to peel it off of Orphan there.
How? You can't really pick up water with your hand. You can pick up Khalil.
I'm not using
perhaps.
my hands. I'm using telekinesis.
Telekinesis.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I'm grabbing it. I'm
Okay.
moving it with my mind.
All right, I'll make a ruling in a second. Calm down. Yeah, it says you can manipulate creatures. Okay, so yeah, you can move it wherever you want. So what are you doing to
All right.
manipulate it?
I'm just going to bring it up into the air. Let's say about 30 feet above where it is now. It's like basically up until it touches the canopy, but I'm not gonna push it above the canopy.
Okay, with or without Khalil?
Not the one on Khalil, the one on Orphan.
The one on Orphan, okay. With or without Orphan?
Without Orphan.
Okay, so the water sucks up away from Orphan, even though she wasn't in any danger and Khalil was the one in actual danger. Now you're holding the water elemental in the air above Orphan.
Well, the one on Khalil got commanded.
Not yet.
Yeah,
it hasn't
it
taken a
hasn't
turn yet.
act- it
Nobody
hasn't
knows if it'll
acted
work. And
We'll
now,
find out.
Khalil, it's your turn. You can try to break out of this with a strength check.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Try
that.
to break free out of the water.
+4.
You can use athletics or acrobatics to escape this.
Oh, I thought it was strength.
Well, I'm assuming your strength is higher because athletics would be higher for you than your acrobatics.
Yeah.
I'm assuming your
Yeah.
strength is higher than your dex.
Yeah. All right, that is an 26.
Okay. So yeah, you can walk out of the grapple. You can break free of this thing. You're stronger than it is.
Yeah. I'm gonna break free.
And Orphan. The elemental
Alright,
is high
so-
above your head.
So there's one animal high above me and two that are on the ground on either side.
Well, the square you're standing on is engulfed in water. You're just barely keeping yourself free of its actual grasp.
Well, I think
No, he
that's-
raised it
this
into the
is-
air. That's right. Yeah, so you
Yeah,
got
so
the two
I-
on either side. You're fine.
Okay. All right.
So you're gonna walk into their
what I'm gonna
squares?
No, I'm not gonna walk into their squares. I'm gonna use I got my three dice, so I'm gonna do my 3 attacks.
On which one?
One here.
Okay.
Let's start with this one. So this is a 25, a 27, and a 15.
All of those hit.
Okay, so on this one first, before I roll in a damage dice, I'm going to spend a key point to attempt to stun it. So it's got to make a con save? Yeah, a con save.
And what's the DC?
The DC is, I'm assuming it's 14.
Then it passes.
Okay. So I'm going to roll 2 damage dice for that guy.
Okay. So you're punching him twice?
Punch him twice.
Punch him twice.
I do 16 damage to him. And then I'm going to spend another key point to try to stun the second one. The one to my right.
The one to your right.
Yeah, so it's got to make a con save for that.
And it passes.
Ready
Alright.
again.
So then I do 11 damage to that one.
11 damage.
And then, I think they get attacks of opportunity on me if I move now. So
You don't have
I'll
anywhere
stay
to move
put.
unless you're going to go into the bush. And you're Don't have your
Why?
Earth armor
Why
up.
not? Right.
Because, so yeah, if you step into the bush, it's going to be bad.
Wait, will it? Why?
Yes, because that only lasts an hour.
Oh, right.
And you all
Yeah.
left and took a short rest and came back in.
Yeah, you're referring to the opportunity attacks. I thought you were referring to the poison. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to provoke any opportunity
Stay
attacks.
put.
I'm just going to stay where I am. Alright, so I wish I could have done one, but I couldn't. And that's that.
This one that was commanded kind of slithers in between the roots and trunks of the trees off into this direction and vanishes. Both of these ones strike down at Orphan. I mean, one of them strikes down, the other one just attacks. Yeah, okay. I don't think either of those hit, but one of them looks like it might. Oh, it does
16
hit.
is my AC.
And he exactly hits a 16. How high are you holding him? You said as high as the tree line, right?
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
What was it?
Then belay that, 'cause he can't reach you. He's way too high up.
Alright.
This one here lashes out, forms an arm with a meaty fist, and swings, but you just duck right under it, and it swings wide and misses.
Alright.
And after it does, it flows forward around you and reforms over here.
Okay.
The one in the air, now you're holding it, so it's grappled?
He's restrained, and he can
restrained.
attempt. Yeah, and he can attempt to escape on my turn when I have to do another strength check against him.
Okay. So, but for now, he can't move. His speed is 0, yes?
Yeah.
That brings it back to Zook.
This one's still just standing there?
This one reformed up. It slithered and flowed around Orphan, and the pillar reformed here in between Orphan and Eldove.
Yeah.
Um,
But I think you still get a sneak attack because it's still within my threat range.
Oh, no, that's fine. I'm just trying to figure out which one that was. That was the one I shot the first time. I don't know if these are actually doing any, like, serious damage, but...
No one has any idea.
So, I'm just going to keep shooting at it.
Okay.
It's a 28 to hit.
Which one? Tab the one you're hitting.
The one that's... Because this one is up in the air still,
This one's
right?
up in the air above Orphan.
Yeah, so I'm shooting the one that's on the ground.
Okay. Look at all those dice.
I mean, surely Brick would tell me if I'm doing a bunch of math for no reason.
Would I?
6
I don't-
6 is 18, 23, 4, plus 9, 33 total.
Okay, and again, the arrow pierces into the creature, stops there as though it hit flesh or armor, and then physics takes back over and it sinks down the water to the ground.
Yeah, I don't think my arrows are doing anything, you guys.
Tarin.
Well, let's hope Eldritch Blast does something. I'll shoot the same one.
Okay.
So first star missile. It's an armor class of 23 for 7 force damage.
And
No
which one
push.
are you attacking?
Same one that Zook just shot. The
So
one on the ground.
7 force damage?
Yep.
Okay. Are you
Second
pushing it?
star missile. No.
Okay.
It's an armor class of 25 for 9 force damage.
Alright.
And the final star missile. It's an armor class of 18 for 7 force damage.
Alright. And you let loose with the Eldritch Blasts. Once again. That one. And the blasts hit this thing hard, and you hear the loud splashes of each one as they enter its form, and you see the blasts, the starlight that makes them up dissipate inside of the fetid water. Moving, or that it?
That's the end of Tarin's turn.
Arik.
Thunderwave. I'm assuming the command didn't work.
The command did work. It fled.
Yeah,
Oh, it did?
that one fled. Yeah.
That one's gone.
Yeah, that's right. There's only 2 now.
It fled back into the trees somewhere. You have no idea where it ended up.
Cool.
We've got a whole menagerie of these fucking trees.
Yeah.
It's a black
That's
ooze
why I
in
stopped
there.
pushing things.
Well, there's 2 left. I'm going to command the next one.
Why?
Command oil.
What?
Nothing.
Now, command only lasts 1 turn, you realize.
Oh, it's gonna come back. No, I didn't realize that. I told it to flee, and it
And
fled.
he did. He moved his full movement away from you, but it only lasts
Excellent.
1 turn.
All right, well, whatever.
His next turn, he can do
Thunderwave.
something else.
Thunderwave.
Okay.
EK Thunder.
They get a save. It's their con.
Con save?
Yeah.
Versus DC
15.
15. 1 made it, 1 failed it.
I think I have to do that too.
Yeah, me too.
So are you still casting the spell even though your allies are in range?
Why
And actually,
is
the Thunder Wave is
Eldove
15 feet on a side, right?
Yeah.
Then it wouldn't hit the one that's above Orphan anyway. That's 30 feet in the air.
Oh.
Eldove
I
said he's
didn't
holding it
realize-
up as high as he can get it.
Yeah.
So you'd hit this one elemental and your 2 friends.
Well,
And
that
who's
seems like a
the
bad
And
idea.
probably the owl, too, just because I'm a dick.
Well,
The
You can
owl does
resummon
look
the
like it's in
owl.
that cube.
can't really resummon an Eldove, I don't think.
And who of us is
You
the
can,
one?
but it's prohibitively expensive.
I don't know what to do. Other than I can try to attack it, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Hit it with the butt.
Ooh, he got it with the
Nope.
glaive
Oh,
for
wow.
once.
Hey, that's my second time, alright? That's my second time. That's 25.
25 damage?
No, it's 25 to hit.
Oh, I mean, that's
Like we said,
20.
he never hits it with the bladed end.
That's... 3 plus 3 is 6, plus the thunder damage. 6. Plus 5, I think. Yeah, 5 is 11. Plus the butt. Can't forget about the butt.
Yeah, why would you forget about the butt?
Use
Oh,
the
no.
butt.
That hits.
I think the butt... Is it
butt's-
really?
The butt hits.
The butt hits.
Yeah, it's an
Alright,
18.
cool.
The butt always hits, man.
I don't know why
Really?
you guys are putting the
The-
dice right up next to the people's, but
I'm rolling it, man. Shit. Looks like it was a 5. So...
alright, I looked over it. It looked like an 18 to me. Well, we'll call it a 5, that's fine. 5 doesn't hit.
2 plus 3 is 5. Plus more thunder damage. Six.
How much total?
It's, I think it was 16 total.
And you blow it apart.
Yay!
Sound waves from the thunder muted somewhat because the blast points of it are coming from inside this giant column of water. They sound more like a dull thud than the roar you're accustomed to. But the force of it blows it apart. You all get splashed with this horribly fetid water. And no, prestidigitation is not a free action.
Oh
this-
no, it's not.
Eldove, you are
I don't-
fucking gross right now.
This
You're
is
covered in
disgusting.
pond scum and just slime, and it's gross.
Oh, and
Yeah.
even if it was a free action, I would have to choose which cubic foot of me to clean.
Khalil. No, not Khalil. Eldove.
Eldove's turn.
Which cubic foot of
I'm
you do you
gonna-
clean?
No, I'm gonna maintain my my grasp on this elemental
Okay.
and just let you guys take pot shots at it. So strength check.
You gotta beat 20.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Is this where I point out that water conducts sound better than air?
Yes.
I fail, so it drops 30 feet.
And Orphan gets crushed by this water elemental. And it's
Why did
once
we
again,
not see this coming?
yeah, just having surrounded her.
Well, it drops 30 feet at the end of my turn, so it drops right now.
Okay. Khalil.
Wait. Actually, it drops 30 feet at the end of my turn. I use my movement to get Orphan out of the way.
Well, I mean, it's not gonna damage her. She's just gonna get wet.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, fuck it. Enjoy your wetness.
No, I mean they actually have to use an action to engulf
Is
you.
8 damaged from the fall?
Oh yeah, 30 feet worth.
Wait. Getting hit by a column of water dropping from 30 feet doesn't hurt her at all?
No.
Nah.
Okay.
Have you ever been to a water park?
How much damage did you say I have to roll here for falling damage?
3d6.
3d6?
Yeah.
D6 per 10, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give it falling damage. That
8.
sounds okay. 8 total? I'm sorry, you said 8?
Yeah. 8.
Okay. I had to think for a minute whether or not a water elemental would sustain falling damage, but I guess it would. It's a bludgeoning impact, and they don't have resistance to bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Zook.
They don't have slow fall.
Oh, it's not
Zook.
Zook's turn. It is Khalil.
Yeah, it's Khalil's turn.
So you're going to attack Orphan inside this column of water?
No, I'm going to attack the column of water.
Gotcha. I hear you.
That is a 22
That'll hit.
with my S word.
Your S word.
My S word. For 13 extra attack.
Okay.
That is not as good. That is a 17.
That hits.
So 13 damage plus another 13, 26.
Okay, you start hacking away with your magic sword.
My magic
And
S word.
you're hacking reams of water off the side of this column just as you would hack flesh off of a monster.
Ugh.
An Orphan is just inside ducking all your blows. Orphan.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm in here now. So,
This is where I live.
where'd my third dice go? Who cares? We'll just do this. Alright. Wait, what the? I was trying to rear back to roll.
Are you going to stay inside of the water column?
Alright. From inside the water column,
Okay.
I roll. This is a 16, a 17, and a no. Or an 11, which...
16 and 17 both hit. The 11 misses.
Alright, let me pick up my damage dice. And that's a 9 and a... Wait, is this a 7 or a 1? It's a
That's
1.
a 1.
Okay.
So that's a 14.
14 total
And I'm
damage?
gonna- yeah, and I'm going to spend the key point to do the stunning attack.
Okay, so that's a con save, yes?
Yeah.
And it only got a 5, so that's apparently a fail. So it's stunned. What does that mean exactly? You just can't act next time? Next
It
turn, or-
means a couple of things that I have to look up. It might be faster for somebody else to do it because I don't actually have a book in front of me.
What do you want me to look up?
Well, I need to know
Stun.
it right now because it's his turn.
The stunning condition.
I think it means
Stun.
he doesn't get to take an action the next turn.
Oh, the stun condition, I can get that really fast. Incapacitated and cannot move. Ability to speak is impaired but not lost. Automatically failed strength and dex saving throws. Attacks have advantage.
Ooh,
Yeah.
automatically fail strength and dex saves, eh?
A.
That makes me
Indeed.
intrigued.
Actually, I'll send this to everyone because it's really nice.
Khalil and Eldove.
Yo!
The water elemental that Arik previously commanded feels foolish about running away, rejoins the fight, and surrounds
Oh, no.
you both. Sloshes
Yes.
down on top of both of you.
Oh,
Nice.
I have
Each
to make some side of
strength
terrible
saves from
sound.
both of you, and you got to beat a 15.
good fucking luck with that. That's not happening here, Hoss. Throw across the table.
On the nose.
Khalil got it.
Yep, on the
I
nose.
failed.
Eldove, you failed. Eldove, you're a failure.
Eldove, I'm a weak, front-y half elf.
Eldove,
are
you
a
take
girly
15
man.
damage as this thing starts crushing you. You are grappled, restrained, and you can't breathe. Khalil, you fight it off. I mean, you get through it. You manage to get your face above the surface of it, but you're very, very wet.
Yep.
And how does the
What
stun
is-
condition end? Does it get to make another save sometime, or
I'm just checking that now.
okay?
Let's see. I have no idea.
Okay, it'll probably say under the class feature. Actually, you know what?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I
Let's
probably
go.
have it right here in my notes, to be honest. Oh, I don't. I thought I might.
I'm looking it up.
Okay.
Give me a second. 'Cause I'm scrolling through a PDF, not flipping through a book.
If it just says for its next turn, then it can't do anything this turn, and that's probably what it says.
No.
It's until the end of your next turn.
Thank you. Yes.
Orphan's next turn.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
that makes perfect sense. So it doesn't get to do anything. Zook.
What? Ooh.
I have a crazy quick improvised weapons question.
Okay.
If I walk up to this thing and whack it with a hammer, I know that's probably going to be off of strength and it'll suck. But if I manage to land a hit, do I get my sneak attack still?
No.
You would have advantage on the attack, or at least if you're talking about the one that I just stunned. So yeah, I think so.
Yeah, if you attack that one, but I was assuming he meant the one he's closer to. He has no way to gain advantage on this guy here.
I mean, I do need advantage. Sneak attack procs just because it's next to people.
That's true. So yeah, you would get your sneak attack bonus on it if you hit it with the hammer.
So the hard part would be hitting it. What's its AC?
As ridiculous as that sounds, it's only 14.
My strength is -2.
Yeah, I don't know.
It should be lower than that.
No,
I
I
guess
healed.
not. You filled it back up.
Yeah, I healed.
I am such a generous man. So what's the deal? What are you doing?
Zook has decided that he thinks these things are immune to piercing damage, so he's just going to run up to this thing and take out his crowbar that he's been carrying around for no good reason.
Okay.
And try to take a whack at it.
Roll to hit. No proficiency bonus. Modify with your strength.
I rolled a 13.
And no, I mean you swing the crowbar at the water, and now you're holding a wet crowbar.
I disengage and back off. Say sorry, guys.
Tarin.
Let's keep going with the star missiles.
Okay.
I am worthless.
Works. On the one that's engulfing Eldove and Khalil.
Okay.
Well, Khalil isn't engulfed. He's
Oh, you're just in
kind
the same space. Okay. First star missile. I gotta re-roll those. Shouldn't roll on those.
That was a 3.
Roll. Yeah. Okay. It's fine. Misses. Second star missile. Actually, what's this AC? 19. That hits for
19 hits.
13 damage force.
Okay.
And the third star missile. It's for dice everywhere.
Yeah, I'd say let's clean the
13
dice. Get the
force
dice up
damage.
to the corners of the tables.
And how much damage is the other one?
13.
And that one gets blown apart. Eldove breathes very deeply as the water sloshes to the ground. And now,
Actually,
Eldove, you're just...
my con's really good. I can hold my breath for 3 minutes.
Well, yeah, but it was crushing you at the same time. And anytime you end your turn while it's whelming you, you take bludgeoning damage.
Gross.
It's not. I mean, you can't breathe, but you're not going to die from the drowning before you die from the crushing.
Yeah.
That puts us to Arik. Why don't you finish this off?
Can I hit it without hitting Orphan?
Yes.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
and you have advantage on all your attacks.
Yay! All right.
You're going to have to get closer to it than where you are. You're 15 feet away right now.
Yeah, you're kind of far away.
Can I go here without any issue?
Yeah.
Or is there not enough?
No, you're fine.
on that?
That's good there.
Flop. Flop.
There, right there is fine.
Rolling with advantage.
Advantage.
I hope he still misses with this glaive. That'll be hilarious.
No,
you got him.
I
You're
got
fine.
it. I got it. All right. Needed advantage though. D10 plus 3. So it's 13 plus thunder is 5, so 18 damage.
Okay. It's a nice
Then the
solid
butt.
hit.
Then the butt.
Finish him with the butt.
Doing
Butt.
the butt.
Use your butt on him.
But
The butt hits.
Nice.
That's where is it?
extra D4.
Thank you.
Let's be honest. This is not the first giant wet creature that Eric's hit with his butt.
So 1 plus 3 is 4, plus more thunder damage. 4
Yeah.
plus 8 is 12. So that's a solid 29 damage, I think it was.
Yeah, you
28.
are beating this thing all to hell. And it's still stunned, and the water is sloshing all around you. You're definitely getting the good hits. It looks like that thunder damage is really wrecking it from the inside out.
Makes
But
sense.
missing Orphan completely.
Yeah. Unless you're aiming at Orphan. I'm assuming you're aiming at the
I-
parts of the... Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
El doobly doobly doo.
What was that about automatically failing strength checks?
Does it automatically fail, or does it have disadvantage on strength checks?
No, it's automatically failed.
Then it automatically fails
Automatically.
strength checks.
I pick him 30 feet into the air,
Okay. And you're holding him there.
and then I look at Khalil.
And Khalil, you can't reach it with your
okay.
sword.
Yeah, no, I
30
can't.
feet in the
but
air.
I'm wondering what this dingus is doing.
Use your bow.
Yeah, for like a quarter damage. Okay, fine. You need to learn how to optimize, bro.
You need to
16
learn
to
how
hit.
to care about every other party member, not just you.
16 to hit, Brick Road.
That hits.
4 plus 2 is 6.
6.
6 arrow damage, so it's probably like 1.
And whereas Zook's arrows were piercing into it and then coming to a stop and falling down, Khalil just passes straight through it as though it's a sheet of water. Just pew, just like he fired it through a waterfall. Orphan.
Orphan just shrugs and moves out of the way. I don't know what you expect the monk to do against this thing that's being suspended.
Flames of the fire snake.
Not in the forest.
And the water elemental being held in the air
that's
can't
true,
do
yeah.
much of anything.
It's probably safe to use that, I imagine.
No, it is
Yeah,
not,
I'm not-
because it is being held up against the top of the tree canopy. It's right up against it.
All right, then then Orphan just steps back and shrugs.
So that's 2 party members who can't hit it.
Zook.
Duke
It can't
shrugs
hit
and-
us. We can keep making attacks, and it can't do
Well,
shit.
Zook doesn't have line of
I
sight
can't
to it
make
from
any
there.
attacks.
I
told
them to run away, and they wouldn't listen.
Duke steps forward. I guess where the hell? I guess I can shoot from here.
Back there is fine. Yeah, you're good.
And I rolled a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Duke shrugs and shoots another arrow at it,
Okay.
and that hits for 10.
And as soon as the arrow connects, the thing just blasts apart, and the water comes raining down on all of you.
Oh, I was doing damage to it.
Yeah, you were doing full damage.
That's hilarious. These things are just hardy.
Yeah, well, yeah, they got a lot of hit points. You're fighting things that have higher challenge ratings than you're accustomed to.
No, that's fine. It's just when things don't react, I'm like, So
Now, all of the
how-
water
how-
from the pool, except for about a foot of disgusting standing water at the base of it, has come out of the pool and attacked you, and you dealt with it, and now it's splashed all over the path where you're standing, all over the tree line.
I want to go investigate the pool some more.
Looking down in the pool, you see it's filled with treasure. It's got about
Wait, for real?
like I said, a foot of standing water covering a bunch of treasure. Nobody's looked in the pool yet. Tarin stood 15 feet away and threw a stick into it.
I pull the treasure out 1,000 pounds at a time.
Who wants to make a note of what's in here? Eldove, it's going to be you, because you're just saying pull it out. So get your pen ready.
I got it.
All right.
You have the party loot open?
You find
I got a notepad open.
11
Oh, well.
70 gold piece gems.
Oh, my own. Yeah.
6 90 gold piece gems. 2 150 gold piece gems. And a beautiful, glittering, pristine silver shield with a white gold griffin emblazoned on it. This thing is gorgeous.
I can
Detect
hear
magic
Khalil,
on the shield?
It is very much magical.
I can hear Khalil drooling from the back.
I don't know, man. I telekinesis the shield over to the captain.
Khalil, you use a shield, right? Out of
Yeah.
character. Take it.
Sweet.
And
I
this looks
telekinesis it over to Khalil.
way better than the shield you were lugging around this whole time.
Yeah, no, because it's all rusty and crappy.
Alright, write that
Is it-
down as a beautiful, glittering, pristine silver shield with a white gold griffin emblazoned on it, and I will move the gems to the party loot.
I'm going to write Griffin Shield.
I think Nodal will be upset if you just write Griffin Shield. I think you'd better write Pristine Silver Shield with a white gold griffin emblazoned on it.
No, even you are forgetting a beautiful, glittering, pristine silver shield with a white gold griffin emblazoned on it.
Well, to be fair, I actually ad-libbed the beautiful part. It doesn't literally say beautiful in my notes. It just
It
says
is
Pristine
very
Silver with a white
entertaining.
gold griffin emblazoned on it.
What be ye old stats on that shield?
You'd have to identify it. Can you identify it?
I can. Well,
I have
mean,
no pearls on me.
And I mean, the shield is covered in disgusting pond scum right now. I mean,
I cast Prestidigitation on the shield.
okay.
Nice.
Eldove checks his hair in the shield, make sure it's okay.
How does it look?
It looks like you're covered in friggin' pond scum.
I cast Prestidigitation on my hair.
Alright, what's next, gentlemen?
at this
I have
point,
a
Zook is
question.
gonna evaporate in a puff of logic because he has to go.
Zook disappears. What's next, everybody?
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Later, yo.
Thanks for playing.
You're
I'm
dead, Black Leaf. Get out.
I'm assuming I would have
The hell,
encountered
Nick?
water elementals before.
You what?
I'm assuming I've encountered water elementals before. I'm assuming
Not
that's
like
what they
these.
were. Okay.
Um,
I was going to ask, is it common for water elementals to hoard treasure?
You've never heard of it, and you're
Alright.
not sure that's what they were doing.
All right.
But these water elementals, I mean, in your expertise, having encountered them before, and you're familiar with the ones who live out in the oceans and whatnot, but to find them here, if they existed in this pool before it was corrupted, like the corruption of the woods has long since turned them into what they became. Like, these were not standard water elementals.
Also, Brick, I guess I'll ask, are any of those gems pearls?
No, they're not. None of them were worth 100 gold pieces anyway. So that even if they were, they wouldn't be good enough.
2 of them were worth 150.
Yeah. You
Oh,
did
that's
say
right.
that.
2 of them are 150. Tell you what. Let's leave it to chance.
No, because I'm not going to end up using them anyway, because it'll burn me to burn that 50 gold pieces.
Well, you know,
I'm going to say
Well,
there's
are
a
you talking about-
20% chance per gem that they're pearls.
are you talking about for identify?
One of them's a
Yeah.
ruby,
Because
and the other one is a pearl.
Identify doesn't consume the pearl.
But I ruled that it has, because it has in all
it
previous
do-
editions.
It's our house rule that it does. It
Yeah,
doesn't in
okay.
5e, but it's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
One of them's a pearl.
Eldove,
The other one's a
when
ruby.
given a spell that transmutes gold to water, would die of thirst in a desert first.
So,
No, I wouldn't. I would cast Fly on myself, and I'd fly out of the desert. Don't be retarded.
where are you all headed?
Who's leading the party?
Looks like Khalil is. Or
Yeah.
Orphan, depending on which way you're going.
Like, Orphan always wants to jump in front of Khalil for some damn reason.
I cast Fly on myself, otherwise known as casting shitty fly telekinesis on myself.
Ordinarily, no, but in the poison forest, yeah, why not?
Given the state of my armor, yeah, you can go in front from now on.
Yeah.
I cast guidance on Khalil.
Where are you going
Alright.
to?
Going this way.
On your next ability check, you get an additional.
And you see the path wind around
Keep
to the
going.
northern exit of the woods.
Okay. Is this gap wide enough for our party to get through?
Very narrowly.
Orphan
Alright,
doesn't
then.
care.
You wouldn't want to be shoved through that gap, but... And it continues on in this direction.
Some kind of a clearing, eh?
Oops.
Yeah, you look into the clearing. The trees in this section of the wood, as you pass down this path, seem to grow taller than elsewhere. Where everywhere else it looks like rough vegetation, a lot of vines, whatever. You see the trunks of the trees here are much sturdier in this area. And they grow a little taller. The soil seems a little drier, where elsewhere it's like moist and has dead and rotted leaves and such organic matter pushed down into them. Here it looks very slightly drier. Otherwise, it's just a little quiet nook.
Okay. Take a quick look around in here.
Let's have a perception check.
Perception. Perception is pretty super awesome.
Yeah, your
My
perception should
passive
be...
is higher.
What's that?
My passive perception is actually higher than my regular perception.
That
That's
sounds like it
impossible.
shouldn't be mathematically possible.
Yeah.
Your passive is exactly
that's
the same. As
That is a feat I have called Observant, which is +5 to both passive perception as well as my investigation skill.
Well, your passive
That's
perception is
hilarious.
just your wisdom modifier. You don't add your perception bonus to it. So unless your perception bonus is +5.
My perception bonus is +6.
Okay, so what did you got in your
Trained in
perception
perception.
roll in here?
Okay.
Did you roll perception?
That's what I'm doing.
Cool.
What I doing?
Add a D4 to that.
Add a D4. Yeah. Okay.
I think he already passed like 3 times over, but
13 plus another 3 is 16.
yeah. You find a gold piece on the ground,
Yay, gold piece.
just
Yay.
laying in the dirt near the tree.
Wait,
Do you go over and pick it up?
Not really.
Walk away from it?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, what? Free money?
can we see it?
Only
The rest
Khalil
of us?
saw it. Khalil went into the clearing and looked around.
Khalil, what's in there?
Nothing much, really.
Good thing Eldove doesn't trust Khalil.
That really was evil.
So what happens
next?
next?
Starts going the other way.
I'm going back this way. Probably.
I have already rechecked things that Khalil have checked in the past, so I'm going to consider this in character.
So you're gonna walk into the clearing. You can't investigate the clearing from the entrance to the clearing.
Alright.
Okay, you're
I'll bring my owl
you're
with me.
still not in the
Well-
clearing.
I'm going to fly my owl in there.
Okay, your owl's in there.
Alright.
And what?
What do I say?
What's your perception roll?
– 18.
You find a gold piece laying on the ground, right just next to the tree line,
I move my owl back, I move forward, and I pick it up with telekinesis.
and that's a good time to roll initiative.
Are we just gonna keep it, or are we gonna roll it again?
No, we'll keep the same initiative. And there's not actually
Oh.
monsters here. Just you pick up a gold piece off the ground, and you have a gold piece. Now.
Is it magical? I'm
But
going to
he
fly
has
it over to
his gold
Tarin.
piece in initiative order.
Okay, too many people are talking. What's the question?
I'm going to fly it over to Tarin. Tarin, is this magical?
There's a very strong spell on it right now.
I put it on the ground. Tarin, don't be a smartass.
It is not magical.
Is it magical?
I'm going to say, Khalil, I can't believe you missed this, man. It was in the middle of that clearing.
It was not in
Like
the middle
I
of the
said,
clearing.
Nothing
For
of
the third
major
time, it was
importance.
laying at the tree line. It was not in the center of the clearing.
And so, what do you guys think? Should we find out where it came from?
Orphan shrugged. I don't really care.
Orphan, you can walk through
Do I-
poison forests. Why don't you go check?
Do I recognize the coin, like the minting of
Orphan
it?
Orphan looks at
Um,
Tarin. Do you want?
Looks like all the other coins you're carrying.
Okay.
Orphan looks at Tarin. Do you want me to go check, Captain?
I mean, unless you think there's an actual reason we'll find something there.
Says I. Well, you never know until you look. I'll go if you want me to.
No, I think we're mostly here to figure out whatever's poisoning the heart of the forest. I think a single gold piece isn't a good clue.
Yeah,
Very
no.
well then.
Probably just dropped by some adventurer at some point.
Okay.
Eldo thinks this is terrible, but he's not going to go in there by himself.
And you see the path continue around this way.
Move this die out of the way. Stupid die.
And he's going to be using telekinesis to flip the gold piece.
You enter this next
Right.
clearing.
Yep.
This is a very large tree. This whole obstruction here is one enormous tree going in the center of the clearing. Very tall and coated in thorns. The whole trunk of it coated in thorns, draped thickly in poison vines.
I do not like this.
Hanging from the tree, from the branches, are the desiccated remains of several bodies, the vines wrapped around their throats in a death grip. Looking to the east, over to this area here, you see more roots along the ground that look very strong, running off in that direction.
I do not like this at all.
Are there any telling signs on the bodies of who they were?
They are desiccated corpses.
Okay.
It's
And
you can't investigate from back there right now. You can just see them. You have
of course
you
we
have to get
can't.
closer to investigate.
Is anything about this clearing magical?
Nope. I mean, Khalil's weapon that he's holding, and his shield that he's holding.
I just assume go around because
Hold on. I'm going to cast, and I think this is actually a good use of the spell finally. Detect evil on the big fig tree.
Actually, that's an excellent use of the spell. Yeah.
Yes. For the
And
duration, you know there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead. Within 30 feet.
within 30 feet.
As well as where the... Yeah.
Yes, it does detect as a fey creature in this clearing, somewhere up in that tree.
There you go. I relay that to the party.
Yeah, I think we need to
I'm going to
clear out
ask
of
him,
here.
how does that work exactly? Do you detect every fey creature within 30 feet?
Just that you know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you.
So the rest of the forest isn't radiating as fey?
I don't think so.
From where
Right.
Arik is standing, the tree is radiating as a fey creature.
Alright, cool. We should inspect this tree then. That sounds like it's exactly what we're looking for.
Okay, put yourself on
Yeah,
the
it
square that
does.
you're inspecting from.
Be careful, everybody.
I was suggesting, I was not inspecting.
So who's doing who's doing the inspecting?
Well, if no one else is going to, Tarin will walk up to it.
That's what we keep
God.
Khalil for,
Stand
right?
right there.
No.
Tarin,
Yes.
make a dex save.
Oh, bad at these.
17 is your DC.
For the record, I did say that we should probably go around somewhere.
I was
He did say
about
that.
to volunteer for this, being immune to poison and having great deck saves.
You're not immune to poison right now, though.
14.
Unless you put that armor back up.
No, that's the immune to poison is just a class feature.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
That's a 14. I failed.
14 failed. As Tarin approaches the base of the tree, two of these thorny vines very quickly, like lightning, strike down from the branches and wrap around his throat and drag him upward.
Fuck.
Assassin vines. You guys would get nothing done without me.
Tarin, I mean, you feel
Do you
the
know
vines.
exactly what an assassin vine is?
No,
are
we're
you
not
smart
Alright,
enough like that while you're being
everybody
dragged up
calm
into the
down.
tree?
You feel the vines digging into your throat, the thorns of them, and you feel they're drinking the blood out of your veins. That was Tarin's move, so now it would be Arik's turn.
Shit. So he's hanging from...
His neck.
He's
His
hanging
neck.
from his neck from this tree, and the vines are pulling him upwards. They lash down lightning fast, but they're pulling him up a little bit slower. You probably have this one round. Well, yeah, I'll say you, Arik, have this one round to make a melee attack on the vines, only because you've got a reach weapon.
Well, I was also going to ask for GM ruling.
Okay.
If I cast Freedom of Movement on Tarin, would that free him? Because target can also spend 5 feet of movement to automatically escape from non-magical restraints, such as manacles or a creature that has it grappled.
Let me make a ruling. Give me a second. I've never actually read this spell before.
Okay, you touch a willing creature.
You guys don't know how to play D&D. You keep casting these spells that just don't do damage. Why don't you just pick spells that don't just do damage? That's it. That's
Wait,
easy.
wait. That spell started with you touch a willing creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's touch
You'd have
touch
to-
range. But I mean, he can touch Tarin from here. Is what he can reach Tarin.
You reached my
So-
boot.
Yeah. So let me finish
Yeah.
reading it. I'm going to rule that Arik has no way of knowing what will happen if you cast Freedom of Movement in this situation, because you don't know exactly what's happening to Tarin. You don't know what the nature of these vines are. Khalil.
Yes, sir. What's up?
I was going to say I'd let you make a Know Your Enemy check, but you're going to have to make it a disadvantage because you're from Kiska. You don't have forests where you come from.
Yeah.
So you go with nature, history, or religion, whichever one you think will be pertinent in this situation.
That's such an awesome thing.
I house ruled it because the way it's written
really
in the book.
cool, though.
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
good
so
ability.
All right, so hey, Bricker, before I roll this, I want you to know my bonuses on that. My nature plus 0.
I know 0, 0, 0.
My history plus 0. Religion plus 0.
So your religion's better than the cleric's. Okay, so now
negatives. Shit.
Khalil, you don't have any knowledge of what's happening here.
Okay, could I possibly like swipe a sword at that vine and?
You cannot. Right now it's Eldove's turn. I'm sorry, Arik's turn.
Yeah, I will swing at the vine in an effort to set.
Okay, go ahead, roll the hit.
Turn free. Oh man. Big bucks, no whammies.
That was a whammy.
That
was a whammy.
That's a
was
whammy.
a whammy of epic proportions.
Yeah.
That's a whammy.
I mean, you can roll for the butt, but the butt can't sever the vine. So
Even with a great heaping thunder thing.
I thought that freedom of movement thing was a great idea.
he didn't do it though. You can roll with the butt if you want.
Sure. This is a 20. I'm gonna be so pissed. Nope.
Nope.
I think you need to like turn that
Yeah.
die.
That's not a 20.
I think you need to turn that die to metal
done.
and get a new
Goodbye.
one.
So, how is it grabbing Tarin?
The two of these vines lash down from the tree and have him around the neck. They're dragging him up. He's out of your melee range.
All right, so I'm not going to pull him down if it's grabbing around the neck, but I will grab onto the vines and pull them down with 1,000 pounds of force.
You say you
I'll attempt
telekinesis
to
out?
Yeah, I'm telekinesing the vines.
Okay.
So, like, if there's a creature in the tree, it'll pull the tree. Otherwise, it'll pull the vines.
Make a strength check.
Well, I'll make a telekinesis check.
Well, that's what I meant. It's an opposed strength. We've been doing these all day.
Bloop. That's an 11.
You gotta be 14.
Or 13. 13, rather.
13 doesn't
Yeah,
get 14. So, I mean, you grab the vines with telekinesis and try to yank down, but the vines are the force pulling them up is much, much stronger. Khalil.
One second, actually. I just want to see if there's something... Nope, nothing I can do. Alright.
Okay. Could maybe shoot the vine out with my bow.
You can try. Roll the hit. Don't roll a 1 like that other guy did.
Oh, I'm rolling like butts anyway. 11.
11. No, arrow does not hit the vine. Very, very
Extra
difficult.
attack.
Okay. Very, very difficult to hit a narrow moving
Nope.
target. And the
Nope,
two
nope,
arrows go wide. Orphan.
Tarin. The only thing I got. Destil, how much HP does Tarin have?
Lots.
All right, get ready to lose some of it because I'm
Uh-oh.
going to try to do a Fist of the Crashing Waves, push you out of there.
So you're going to aim at Tarin with the Fist of the Crashing Waves?
I think so because, well, how would that work exactly?
I mean,
'Cause-
I'm not going to tell you. You got to do it. I mean, you'll be pushing with a lot of force laterally. You won't be pulling him away from the vines or pushing him toward the vines.
Yeah, this is the best I got. I don't think that I have. I don't feel like attacking the vines with it would really accomplish much. I feel like I would do better attacking him with it and pushing him away.
The thing is, like they've got him grappled around the neck. You're not really gonna be able to push him away from the vines without severing the vines.
Oh, I see.
I mean, I bet you swing him like a pendulum. I guess would probably be what would happen.
I don't have any way to sever the vines though, except for like the thing that none of us actually wants me to do.
Zook's not here anymore, so we can get rid of Zook.
Yeah, Khalil is about to start flying up there, but
Tarin has a knife in his boot for what it's worth.
Tarin, it's your turn.
Well, wait. I haven't done anything yet.
No.
I'm still considering. No, did I lose my turn? Okay.
No, if you want to do something, let's do it though.
No, but all right. So, how tall is this tree?
Quite tall. Whereas the previous clearing you were standing in when you were back in like number 6 went about 30 feet. This looks like it might go about 50 or 60. Most of the bodies are hanging about 30 feet up in the air because they're all dangling from vines.
Yeah.
Tarin is only about 10 feet off the ground as he's being hoisted up.
Okay.
The vine is attached to the tree, right?
Now, what path do you use to move in this direction? Like, what squares do you step on?
I step from here to here to here.
Okay. So you're standing underneath Tarin now.
So I'm standing underneath Tarin.
You need to make a dex save, 17.